I tell you what, they did this with the pandemic, and now they're doing it with the Ukraine. And what I mean is they're trying to score political points over one another. I do, of course, refer to the usual arguments and child play between the Conservatives and the Labour Party. Labour are actually turning round to the Conservatives and accusing them of receiving all this funding from Russian oligarchs and wagging their fingers and saying, "Are you going to give this money back? How dare you?" Well, the problem with wagging fingers, of course, they start wagging back at you, don't they? Let's have a look at this one. How do everybody? Welcome back to the channel for a Friday. Hope you're doing all right. I'm not too bad. I'm off to Heathrow in a little while. Do a pick up there. And I'll tell you what, I love things like this where people, "Oh, you've been a very naughty boy. You should have done this, you should have." And I end up getting caught out. Well, it appears Keir Starmer's been rumbled yet again, and his Labour Party pushing buttons on the Conservative side, and they've started pushing back. Right, now you've soaked that in, allow me to read a little bit of this and you'll see exactly what I mean. So, Labour has been accused of rank hypocrisy. Who knew? As they face criticism for calling on the Conservatives to return party donations from Russian oligarchs while failing to reveal if their own Russian-linked money will be returned. Who's been donating to the Labour Party? Well, let's see, shall we? Well, the UK is enforcing a multitude of severe economic sanctions on Russia. Yes, we know this. And targeting a load of individuals. We will target anybody who we believe has links to the Putin regime. Yes, we know all this. It was pointed out in the House of Commons last week that the Tory party accepted figures of up to £2 million in donations from Russian-linked sources. Keir Starmer accused Mr Johnson of presiding over an era of oligarch impunity, and party members demanded the Tories return these donations. Okay, all right, political points. The party is said to have received hundreds of thousands in donations from investor and hedge fund manager Martin Taylor since 2012, including up to £95,000 to secure Starmer's own 2020 leadership campaign. So they're getting money too. Wow, this is wonderful. Mr Taylor co-manages the Nevsky Fund, which had significant investments in the Russian economy, holding stocks in Russia's state-owned bank, Sberbank, its oil producer Lukoil, as well as its multinational energy corporation Gazprom. The fund operated until 2015. Mr Taylor was still making donations to the Labour Party while this was in action, including one of £600,000 that same year. That's a lot of money. And it goes on and on and on. I mean, even Gordon Brown's had a few quid out of it. Listen to this. Former Labour Prime Minister Gordon Brown was also said to have been paid more than £100,000 by Russian bank Sberbank in 2012, a bank that was recently sanctioned by the West. Sberbank, the largest financial institution in Russia, paid the former leader to deliver a speech to the organisation. But Mr Brown is confirming he did not receive any of that money personally, and it was held by the office of Gordon and Sarah Brown for the employment of their staff. Well, runs his company, doesn't it? So you see, on and on and on, there's donations flying around all over the place and equal amounts of hypocrisy. The whole thing's crazy, absolutely mad. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you later. Toodaloo.